Hello everyone, my name is Viraj Sonone. I am your faculty for the digital circuits for, for this video tutorial series which has been run by the Institute NMVP. Hello everyone, my name is Viraj Sonone. I am your faculty for the digital circuits SEENTC. In this presentation, today we are looking forward to the introduction of a digital circuits. Objective of this presentations are you will be able to identify the analog and digital circuits and devices, identify the career opportunities present in the digital circuit domain. Let's get started. Now, as we all know, the circuits are nothing but the electrical interconnections, and they are majorly categorized in two domains, analog and digital circuits. Analog and digital, both kind of devices are available in our surroundings and is been used vastly by knowingly or unknowingly by all of us. The devices like an telephone or the audio recorder which uses a magnetic tape are fall under the category of an analog circuits, whereas the digital are the one who actually utilizes the data in terms of zeros and ones. The devices like your smartphone, audio recorder, or the one which has the microprocessor chips or the devices in your surrounding which are having the microprocessor, microcontroller, or the memory associated with the corresponding devices. For example, the burglar alarm or the security system which you have at your doorstep, or the LCD screen of your mobile or mobile phone itself, the audiobooks or audiobook recorder, then the laptops, smartphones, and whatnot. Now, to whom we can call as an analog devices and to whom we can call digital circuits. Analog circuits are one which process or do some manipulations or generates as an output or input as a continuous signal, whereas the digital circuits are one which process the discrete signals. The example of analog circuits are the devices which has the op-amps or the AM signals or FM signals or the interconnections between the satellites. These are all worked using the analog signals, whereas the digital circuits are using the discrete signal. What are the discrete signals? Discrete signal, unlike the continuous signal, which continuous waveform, which has the infinite amount of data stored in it and has changing its value for continuously throughout the course of a time t, whereas the digital signals are one which only has two values, either a 0 and or a 1, and they won't change the corresponding value with the course of time. This is called as a digital signal. So the values are very discrete or predefined and are known as an logic 0 and logic 1. Every calculator you use or the computer based devices or the microcontroller, microprocessor based devices which you have in and surrounding of your surroundings are nothing but the digital circuits. Now, why we have to move from the analog circuits to the digital, as digital circuits are having only discrete stages and majorly are 0 and 1, or you can say either they have been called as an logical on and logical off. So it is easy to learn, easy to design, easy to operate. Second, it comes up with the Boolean algebra, which is very simple to learn, simple to implement, and will generate n number of possibilities for designing and development of an system. As continuous signals are very difficult to be stored as compared to the signal which are converted in terms of digital. Digital signals can be stored in your SD drives, the semiconductor hard disk drives, or the portable USBs, or in many other format. Whereas for the continuous signal to store will require a magnetic tape, and which isn't reliable and store a very less amount of data. It's highly reliable. Once the data has been stored, there won't be any noise and you can presume the corresponding data for a longer tenure. This is the first advantage. Second, as we have only two signals, so two type of data, that is logic 0 and logic 1, the chances of interferences by the other devices will be very low, and even if the jitter occurs, it is not changing the state of input or the output directly from the 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. This kind of devices are programmable, so you can program it as per your requirement, and this is how the invention in the industry and in around the surrounding devices have been happening today. Large number of various functions ICs as a ready-to-use set of digital devices are available and can be utilized as per your application. This is a very fascinating and challenging field, as most of the electronic systems are related to the digital only. There are various opportunities as you learn the course. Few of them were listed as the microcontroller and microprocessor design, VHDL and Verilog programming. You can also learn to program the microcontroller and microprocessor. There also you have a vertical for the career. Development of ASIC. ASIC is known as Application Specific Integrated Circuits. Then development of digital signal processing or digital signal processing engineering. Assignment for this tutorial is to identify the home appliances which can be categorized into a digital and analog circuits. The second assignment is look forward to the digital electronic circuits and VHDL domain on a Google and find out the career opportunities. Take a screenshot, put it in one document and convert it into PDF, submit it onto the Google Classroom. Thank you.